because we should make welcome, well, possibly the greatest of all Australian boxers, Jeff Fennick, who's lurking over the corner there. He's doing some great work with Brock early in his career, and Brock, things are going very, very nicely for you in these early days.
Yeah, absolutely. Always in the gym, training hard, so I'm ready for this fight. I know my opponent, and I know he's going to bring a lot to the table, so ready to go, prepared for whatever he brings.
As with most of your fights at this stage of your career, he's going to be vastly more experienced than you. He's going to have done a lot more fights and certainly more rounds. You'd be used to taking on those style of opponents.
Yeah, like I said, I've trained, so I'm ready for all these guys. I'm ready for anything that they bring, and it's a smart guy that wins, so I take my time and watch what they're doing, and then I'll do what I have to do. So.
What would you consider your most impressive win so far? Jeff Fennick has been telling everyone who'll listen about some of these victories you've had both overseas and also here against international opponents. Which one did the most for you?
Yeah, I fought overseas, I fought in Bangkok, Mexico. Mexico was a pretty big stage, it was the biggest stage that I fought on. It's a tough fight, but every fight I feel like I'm getting better. So even my last fight, that was a tough fight. And yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm super excited to be fighting on such a good undercard, and I'm ready to go.
And tell us what your ambitions are in the sport of boxing. Just 19 years of age, but some big things ahead, I'm sure, if you continue on this path. What do you want to achieve in the sport? And just bring the microphone right up, mate.
Yeah, I want to go as far as I can with this sport. Obviously take things slow because I'm a lot younger than the rest of my opponents, but yeah, this is what I want to do. This is all I know. It's all I want to know. So yeah, I want to keep going with this and go all the way.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Brock Jarvis, and you'll be able to see in action, of course, this Friday night as part of this enormous card at Luna Park. And if you could pass the microphone to Jon Halabi, mate. For those who may not know too much about your boxing career or where you're at, can you tell us a little bit?
I'm currently New South Wales champion, some Warburton. Moved up to middleweight spot at USA Oriental. Good challenger, or good fighter on both in both right. Southpaw, quick, good boxer. It's going to be a cracker fight, I like it. Have you been doing some sparring with Southpaws in preparation for this, no doubt? How's that been going? Yeah, it's been Southpaws there. I hate it, but I've done all the work being training in the gym, so it's been good preparation. Injury free and been training hard. Two sessions a day, so it's been good.
And what are your ambitions in the sport of boxing? Obviously, you've got plenty of fights left in you in a long time. What do you hope to achieve?
Just like any other boxers, want to become world champion, to be honest. And we've got a good team around me, got one of the best in Australia, so with the crew around me, I don't see why they can't happen with the hard work.
And tell us, for those who may not have seen you in action, what's your style in the ring? What do you hope to bring on Friday night at this enormous card?
I bring a lot of pressure. You can hit me with anything you have in your arsenal. I'm just going to come forward. I'm sort of trying with big hit. A lot of my opponents go down, the ones that I won. My last fight was against an 8-0 fighter in Richard Smith, prospect of the year before, and I knocked him out in the third, so expect some fireworks.
Thank you very much, Jon Halabi. So Jon will be in action this Friday night, and no doubt on future cards through WAC Promotions. Luke Rodgers, mate, there'll be plenty who don't know too much about your boxing career so far. Can you tell us what you've done so far? It's only just the one fight yet.
I had a bit of an amateur career, still nothing special. I lost my first pro fight, obviously at a nice start of the year, so I'm going to be better this one.
What do you put that first loss down to? Obviously, you would have liked to start with a win, but how do you improve on that?
Just got to do it. Any boxing will tell you, it's part of the nerves.
Do you think you've overcome that for this second fight? The nerves will not be there to the same extent on what will be a huge card and possibly a bigger crowd?
100%. I've had some good sparring for this fight. Just because I was always going to keep on drive and day and stuff. Sparring with me, so well prepared, not having anything negative going through my head. Yeah, just all positive thoughts.
Okay, thank you very much, Luke. We might get you to pass it 2 down to your opponent, Matt Dabro, mate. You can see your opponent just a couple of seats away. How are you sizing up now? Have you met each other in the flesh before?
What expected really? What kind of build, what kind of size, his energy, south or what have we shown?
Tell us a little bit about your boxing career thus far, mate. Obviously we can detect an accent.
Yeah, English. Just had a few amateur fights, boxed for about 5 years. Had a couple of amateur fights, 2 pro fights so far, and yeah, this is the third one.
Okay, and what should we expect from you style-wise this Friday night?
Well, you have to wait and see how fight.
Okay, we'll look forward to doing that. Thank you very much to Matt and Luke, who will be taking place Friday night. Of course, those two meeting each other, and if you could pass it back to Ben Warburton in between the two. Ben, how are things, mate? How are you travelling?
Yeah, mate, things are good. Feeling ready to go for Friday night. It's good.
Okay, tell us about the matchup that you've found yourself in this Friday night. What do you know about your opponent?
Well, it's been different every time I step in the ring, mate, but Brent Danes is a strong guy from Melbourne. He's had a quite good kickboxing career. He's done a lot of boxing career too, so it's going to be a comfortable fighter. But I've prepared, like any fight, prepared pretty well, you know. This one's no different. We've done up and late this one, so I'm feeling a lot more comfortable for longer than that.
Did you start to struggle with the weight the last couple of fights?
Well, as you know, I had a long break, so I kind of was playing around with weight divisions every now and then. Like, I was my biggest win when I knocked out Joel Williams for the WBA Oceania at this weight. Maybe I should have stayed at that weight, but I thought I'd test the waters down in the light weight. I thought to me about, you know, as he's a great fighter, and then I tried to go one step further, maybe go down to 59, but that really didn't work out, mate.
I know that as much as being a successful boxer, you're a boxing fan, and you'd be pretty excited about this card that is taking place on Friday night, the main event in particular.
I'm a massive boxing fan, and just think about being here and going tomorrow every fighter that gets in the ring, you know, and I really respect them, you know, like I respect every fighter, and it's really something to aim at, you know. I've not been in the game for a long time, but, you know, as I said, you know, I respect every fighter. I'll take everything from everyone, and I just look forward to getting there and doing what I love, and that's fine, mate.
Thank you very much, Ben, and thank you to all the gentlemen who have joined us at the front. Here we go, round of applause, please. To Brock, John, Luke, Matt, and Ben. Good luck to all of you on Friday night. So part of the spectacular undercard we'll be seeing at Luna Park this Friday night, of course, thanks to WAC Promotions. And